Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. This is Carol Matebula saying hi. Yes, today I thought to myself, as you know, you guys, there's workshops coming your way wherever you are, especially in Holland and Belgium. Now, I find I don't even know where to begin with this one because I'm kind of not puzzled, but puzzled. Now, as we know, we've got this magnificent machine of ours we call body. And the body is something incredible. The body is something really incredible and phenomenal. Now, the problem is that we as society, as we are brought up to believe that we have no control of our body, we have no control of our mind, we have no control of our thoughts, often we don't live to our full potential of who we were meant to be. There is no doubt about this. We are taught and every day enforced to believe in inner anger. We are believed that in this, we are taught to believe that in the societies of ours all over the world, that the only thing that we can understand ourselves and master ourselves, it's to claim our right. It's to claim from outside source that there is problems that affect us more than we affect ourselves. And often we live from the outside instead of living from within. And me as a person who is so, not meaning that I'm taking myself out of this chaoticness, I'm also a part of it. But I realize that often, do we really know our bodies? Do we really know what is this? What is this? 1.5 centimeter, 1 centimeter, 2.5 centimeter. We all are measured by mathematics. Everything else, it's a measure. We can measure our eyes, we can measure our nose. So we are the part of number. But what is number? What is this measurements? And I'm saying this because, I have something incredible. I have created something very, very incredible. And it's not me really trying to make myself wow factor out there and say me. But the mere fact is that I have found something amazing. And the amazingness of this method that I have found in understanding our body is that we, each individual, have a power to understand the movement of our body. We, as individuals, we have power to understand what's going on in our bodies. Bear with me. I'll be with you in a second. I just have to answer the call. Good morning. This is Carol Matebula. Are you Amanda? Hi, Amanda. I was given your number by Archie 2 days ago. Yes, he told me that you're a fashion designer. Is that so? No, I'm not Caroline. I think lots of people will say Caroline, but I'm just, it ends with L without N-E. So I'm Carol. Yes. Yes. Hi, sis. I'm okay. I'm so sorry. I normally do my YouTube live, and you're phoning me at it. So I would like to talk to you about something. I'm hosting an event called Vibrantly African in High Kensington Street on the 28th of September. And I'm looking for really fascinating sisters who are doing amazing things and who are very, very proud and very, and I went to your website and I thought, wow, this is really amazing. And I would love to have a moment to have a chat with you. Maybe we could meet for tea or something. I would love that. I would love that. That sounds perfect. Yes. When will that be? Probably. I'm quite flexible. We can definitely arrange something. Perfect. Perfect. This evening. What is it? What is it today? Today it's Thursday, isn't it? Of course. I think we can do this evening. We can maybe grab something to eat and have something to drink. Oh, that sounds lovely. Oh, I could come. I love Brixton. I'm in Fulham, but Brixton I love. I love the vibration of Brixton. So I could definitely come over to Brixton. 6:30. I'll definitely be there. Okay, sis. See you then. God bless. God bless. I thank you. God bless. Bye for now. Bye. Ha, so sorry, you guys. As you know, I'm a busy sister. I'm always a shift and do. Now, where were we? Yes, talking about the fascination of our body. Everything that we are begins with our mind. I find that death, it's the norm. Life and death are one of a kind. We are not going to escape death. And if we live life to try to run away from the pressures of the world, we actually somehow create the pressure within us. Life is to be lived fully. Even though we challenge, we find ourselves challenged on the daily. I'm one of those people who are also very, very challenged. But what I tend to do, I tend to look at my body. What does my body say? What does my mind say? Where I check my body. I do whatever in my body to try to find out what is my body telling me. Instead of me saying I am depressed, I'll try to dig in deep within myself and see where have I paused. Because one way in our lives, things get so hard and things get so heavy where we believe that we need to pause at some point. And when we pause, then the mind takes over. When the mind takes over, the body reacts, because the body will always try its best to try to give the body comfortability, especially the inner body, because of whatever that happens within us. Our, how do I call it? Our factory within us loses control. It either overworks, it over pumps blood, it over pumps energy, we get our pores breathe lots of heat, especially when we are surrounded with fear, depression, and anger. It backfires on us. And that's when I call it the power of understanding your fire within, the fire within your body, how we create these fires. And these fires then attacks us. This morning I woke up and I realized that I had pain. I had this shooting pain, even though it's still there a little bit. And I was trying to find out. This pain has been there since Monday. And Saturday, I went through something so where I call heavy. But this heaviness of what I call heavy, it's something that I created myself, because of sometimes we look at situations and we get lost and we become like little girls and boys where everything is so overwhelming. And then immediately our emotion takes over. And when our emotion takes over, our body reacts. And so this morning I lay down in bed and I thought, my God, where is this pain? Because normally I massage myself and pain disappears. But this one was not going. And I tried to breathe. I couldn't breathe deep, but at least now I'm breathing deep. Even though the pain is still there, it has moved a little bit. This pain was a little bit lower. It was just here, just beneath my breast. I'm so sorry to show you a little bit of my breast, of course. It was beneath my breast, and for days I couldn't breathe. So today I researched it and I went and I tried to find out, instead of me listening to the pain, Let me rather follow the electrical. Like, for example, I'm just going to give you an example. I always feel my body. When I have a pain, I don't look at it as wow, 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 red lights, red lines. Am I gonna die? Oh, let me check what this problem is. What I do, I tend to put my hands and listen to the body gently. And after I've listened to that, I then let my body breathe gently so that it takes control of whatever that fire, because it's inflammation. Then after I do that, I then go around and then, so like for example, the pressure is here. This is where the pressure is. And this pressure goes to my throat. And as I'm talking to you right now, I can feel it right in that line. And when I do that, it gives me a sense of breathing. And again, I go to my throat. And just by doing that, this one here gets lesser. Because what I did, I went like that and I put a little bit of pressure right there. And then by putting that pressure, the energy, the pumping energy of that pain guides me here. As I'm pressing there, suddenly the pressure comes here. You see, right there. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put my fingers just for a little while. And then again, it requires me to breathe deep. And then what I do, then I go back again and then I listen. And as I'm listening, I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid that, oh, maybe I'm sick or maybe I'm just detecting the fire that creates this pain. Because of, remember, we talk about inflammation. And what is inflammation? It's heated it's heated pressure that goes and affects our muscles, affects our tissues, affects our nerves. So this is kind of a heated nerve. And as I'm pressing it, as I was talking to you earlier, I felt that I was getting a little bit drier in my mouth. And then I go back there and suddenly the pain is less. And then I go a little bit down again to do further research. And as I press there, and then the pressure sends me here. Now, remember earlier the pressure was here. And as I go there, yes, I still have a little bit of headache that shoots from there around my eye area. And the pressure, it's just a little bit to detect. And suddenly my mouth is getting full, as you can see, because then the energy flow can run freely, meaning that there was a little bit of a pressure around my throat area, around my neck area. And last night, as I woke up this morning, I felt that my neck was a little bit tight and I had headache there. So meaning that also I didn't sleep so well. But also, of course, there's been a pain since from Monday until this morning, and I worked on this pain and I can breathe, and then I touch and I'm thinking, oh God, thank God I have diffused that fire. And so I'm sitting here as I'm talking to you, trying to find out what's going on with this, where does this, and then again I get this headache. And now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take my fingers now. Now the message of this headache comes from here. The message of this pressure around here came from here. And now if I'm working here, the pain is gone. The only thing, I'm still left with the pressure there. And this pressure, it's a little bit heavy. So what I'm doing, I'm going to go around there and listen to this pressure. And I'm not going deep. I'm going, you see, when you massage the body and try to not create any pressure, remember, the body is very fragile. So whatever you do, you always listen to the fragileness of the body. So the pressure, it's not so deep, but I can feel there's a little bit of a clot there, like a black clot. And I sit there again. Then again, it indicates on this area, it says that, Carol, you've got a little bit of pressure exactly here. So there comes that big breath again. And then it moves to my back, and it says that there's a little bit of pressure just below your scapula. And I'm gonna now move from here, because this now it feels much lighter. The pain here, it's already much lesser. So I'm gonna do it just to make sure that when I come back from the scapula, this is completely free. And what is it? Well, what is it that I'm doing? I am diffusing the fire that creates this pain on my throat, which I was not even aware of. And just for me to try to normalize this, it's completely now gone. It feels really amazing. And look, there's a redness there. You see there, that's where the blockage was. And then I'm gonna go in, because there's still a little bit of resonation of it. And here, so now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna leave that for a little while. And I'm gonna go to this area, and I'm gonna go right at the back. And what I'm doing, I'm not doing to massage. I'm searching for the fire that needs to be diffused. And then there comes a point, right, like a meridian point, because it's sharp. It's not spread around. So I'm going to sit there to listen to this energy force that is creating this heat point pressure. And it's a heat point pressure that needs to be diffused. So what I'm doing, look at my finger. I got it. And then I just, so here is my finger straight, and I scoop it. And then after I scoop it, I find a way to rest a little bit, because it's kind of awkward for my hands. There comes a big, big breath. And whenever you've got something that's going to diffuse, you'll see yourself by taking a deeper breath. And I sit there, and suddenly I get a little bit dizzy. And I'm just sitting on it. So it's just really right between the rib cage. And I sit there. But now, how do I find that? Each and every spot that I follow, I have to follow the flow of it. Where is it sending me? So I'm sitting there, and then my hand gets a little bit tight, because of it's a very, very kind of awkward move. It's good to actually go for massage if you don't know this. You take these pressures and go for a therapist, so that you can show them where they have to focus upon if you are not a professional. Now, the fact that I'm a professional, I can do this to myself, but you can also learn how to do that. Then again, a deeper breath. And what's happening here now, this is even lighter. It's like there was no pain there. And I'm sitting there, and I'm just rubbing that area. Now it's sending me lower. You see, I started here, and that now it's gone. And it sends me lower around the rib cage area. So I'm gonna go all around that rib cage to find out where this electricity is. And remember what I said yesterday, I didn't sleep so well, because I slept while I was still working. So I had more pillows than normal, and I fell I just slept. So when I woke up this morning, my body was taken out of balance by these pillows that was under my neck. So my blood flow was not running in its right positions because of the pillows. So this gives me, you see, there it goes. And when I woke up this morning, this side was painful. Now, and where is that? It has been diffused. So what I'm going to go just below, because now it's sending me here. It says, Carol, there's a little bit of a pressure remaining somewhere there. There is that big breath, and I'm sitting there. And my work, it's not to massage. My work is to diffuse the fire. Diffuse the fire, then you will. And then if I need a massage, then I go to a therapist. But most of the high fires that are on my body that can damage the rest of my body, I'm in control of them. So be in control of your fire. The power of understanding the fire within your body, it is the way of keeping you intact, and it's of it keeping you in a health way as much as you can, that you don't end up being a guinea pig of others, that you don't know what's happening with your body. And so this is it. And then what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna rub that a little bit, put some little bit of vigor moves to just switch it off, and then let me feel. That's it. And here it's gone, and the headache it's gone, and this fire is gone. And then let me see. Let me see. You see, so we have a power to keep our body in shape. We've got a power to keep. Just about a week ago, I was in Holland working with Sister Emma, and Sister Emma, she can definitely a comment on this one. I was teaching her, as I have been going to her for 3 years, and teaching her about Vunkuwa massage, and something happened. I have worked on fibroids before, and normally they say that the fibroids go, but they come back. And of course, they came back, and it was this heart stone. So I said to her, please, let's work, as Vunkuwa has themes. If someone comes in the morning and they've got a belly problem, the whole day is going to be the belly problem. So she was working around the belly, understanding the language of the stress around our belly. So I said to her, let's take some colors. And of course, I use my phone as a guidance to teach me about the body imbalances, colors that appear when the body is out of balance. A mobile phone, it's one of the best for you to take every day. Where there's a pain, take a picture, and then take a picture on the other side, and study these colors. You will be shocked what you will find out about these colors and how much you will find out about your body. So the most important thing, what I'm saying is that the power of understanding the fire within your body, it's having control of your body. And when you have control of your body, so you can understand the massage, because of lots of people focus on the technique. Yes, there are so many techniques out there in the world, and every day of every second techniques reoccur. But is it really a technique that we need to know, or it's a movement of the body? Is it really the technique that we need to know, or it is the language, the hidden language of the body? So the methodology of Vunkuwa is that let us understand the rhythm of the body. Let us understand the move and the vibration of the body. As it evaporates, it moves. By understanding the vibration, you understand its move. By understanding its move, you understand the connections of these fires. And this fire can come as a fire, can come as a frozen fridge, comes in different ways. So at this moment, I know that it was fire because it just happened yesterday. So it was still very heated. Now, let's say if this happens and I'm not connected with my body at all, and it happens around this area, which is a very fragile area, because around here we've got lungs, we've got lots of things that are very sensitive around here, our hearts and etc., the arteries and all that. So this is a very, very, very fragile area. So imagine I have this pain here. About 2 years ago, I had a pain just underneath my breast and around my nipples. My God, I thought it was cancer. And then what I thought to myself, Carol, as you are who you are the master of the fire that resides within the body. Find out. And people say to me, go to the hospital, Carol, And I thought to myself, before I go to the hospital, I need to find out what is my body saying. What are my fingers saying? Because for me, my number one priority are my fingers. My fingers gives me an understanding of where my body is, because I understand the body structure. I understand. I have studied about the bones. I know about the hard bones. I know about the soft bones. I know about the spongy bones. And the spongy bones the more the stress resides, because of it's softer. Only on the hard bones you would never find stress. Stress always hides around the softness, because stress is our inner language. Stress, it's either you have lost your money, you are grieving for love, you are grieving for the past. All these things creates a thirst in our body. So you need to understand what your body is saying. So in Vunkuwa, we understand that the most important thing is to diffuse or to increase your electricity. To diffuse, it's when the problem occurred today or yesterday or day before, it can still be diffused. But now when it goes away, the heat disappears, and suddenly you are surrounded with cold, you've got to be very terrified, because beneath that cold, there's a heat that does damages within our bodies. So do follow Vunkuwa courses. They are amazing. They are amazing. As I say, I'm one lucky woman who lives with her health well intact. Well intact. I don't care. Like this thing that I was working on here, you guys, it was really painful. Now my body says, Carol, it's enough. I can't go in, because when I do this now, suddenly it becomes very annoying. My body says, you have done well, Carol. Leave me, let me do my work. The fire has been diffused. Now, as a therapist out there, I think the most important thing that you have to understand yourself, number one, it's listen to the body. Number two, follow its breathing. Number three, follow its rhythm. Because as it breathes, suddenly, as you're listening to it, not to yourself, to it, it will hold your hands deep in its vibration. And as it evaporates, it's like the notes of when you play drums, you go da 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 da. That's how it goes. Or you play piano, and suddenly you go to the low notes, and suddenly it goes da 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 da. Then you know that the beat is out. That's how the body works. So work with the body, listen to the body, follow its breath. Let it guide you in its vibration, and understand the color shades. Once you're in, it will send you into these temperatures. And the more temperatures, you would see more colors around. Then do your move. And it's not about your best technique. It's about the best connection and best understanding of that rhythm that you're about to work with. So Vunkuwa, it's really something amazing to follow. So please do subscribe for our courses. As you know, you guys, we've got courses coming soon in Holland on the 11th and the 10th in Almere, from 11 o'clock in the morning until 5 o'clock for 2 days. And the best thing about this, and then we also have another one taking place on the 23rd and the 24th of May in Utrecht. The 23rd and the 24th of May in Utrecht. And the special thing at this moment, we've got special offer taking place. You can pay £200 instead of paying 250 for the month of May. So if I were you guys and you want to do something amazing and something different, come and discover the body. Come and discover the body at its best. Emma find out something this past week, as I gave it a workshop, that by studying these temperatures and by studying this color around my belly, she could finish the heartstone that was like a rock on my belly. And when she woke up this morning, I went to her and I say, sister, do you find that? And she was fascinated. She looked at me like, where did that ball go? And even now, that ball, it's not there at all. I can go in. There's no pain. Emma managed to finish something that was so hard, and I could feel it myself. It was so hard. It was like this rock. Within, just for her understanding the colors around my belly, she could diminish that ball into something now probably this much, because I can feel it. And so do follow our courses. Go into our website, www.vunkuwa.co.uk. Subscribe. For now, we still have few places available. Please contact me. Come in. Find out something magical about understanding the fire of our body. You therapist, calm and learn how to diffuse the fire within our body so that our body can be healthy. I live by this. As I say, this morning I woke up and I'm touching here and it's like, you see, I can't even go in. You see, earlier there was a gap. Remember when I had a gap. Now that gap is gone. You see that? I can't, because now it becomes painful because of my body. It's back to its position. Maybe here I have a little bit, but here, look, I can't go in no more because of my body came back to its alignment. Even the eyes, everything gets out because of when we're out and we're not within, we lose our measurement. As you are 2 meter high, it's important that that 2 meter line, it's in line with itself. So when we are out, that's when the body gets lost of things. And of course, I'm not saying that the illnesses out there, they can be fixed by this, but I'm just saying to you people that it's important to look after your body before things escalate to danger, that you find yourself lost, that you have no power to look after your body because you have let things going long. So my advice is that always go for massage once a month. Go for massage to find out where your body is. As you can see, this morning, my body, I had headaches. That headache is gone. Yes, I still have a pressure on my neck, which of course I'm gonna find out where that is. So all this, it's okay. So I just have a little bit of a pressure here, which now it shoots here, and it's just a tiny, tiny, tiny winny one. I can still deal with it. But as you know, I'm one of those who listens very deeply into my body. So when I'm done here, I'm just going to go and check that, which is last night, this morning when I woke up, actually, this is where the pressure was. So I have work everywhere, which is amazing, isn't it? It was happening there, and suddenly look how far it went. So diffuse the fire. The fire has a language, and the fire, that's the one that either we come in this world with fire. When we come out of our mother's belly, it's fire for the mother, it's fire for the one who's being introduced to the world. So fire means a lot in our body. The movement, the blockages in our body are not just blockages, are highly stimulated electricity within our body that needs to be diffused. So this is Vunkuwa. It's a technique, but yet not a technique. It is about the body and the owner of the body, where they're at. I thank you so much, and I hope I see you in Vunkuwa. Do follow us on Facebook. You just say Vunkuwa, you will find us. You go to Instagram, you put Vunkuwa, you will find us. You go to YouTube, you put Vunkuwa, you will find us. This is a technique to want to put in your hands. Especially if you want to understand the body. If you want to understand the body, if you're not into technique too much, there are brilliant techniques in Vunkuwa. Brilliant, really, really brilliant, amazing. But the most important part about Vunkuwa, it's we understanding the hidden language of our body. Thank you so much, and I hope I see you next time in one of my events coming soon in your town. I thank you. Bye for now.